Incest is routinely overlooked when addressing sexual assault awareness and prevention. Incest that begins at a young age and continues for protracted periods often results in avoidance-based coping skills which form the foundation of present and future interpersonal interactions. More than any other type of child abuse, incest is associated with secrecy, betrayal, powerlessness, guilt, conflicted loyalty, fear of reprisal, shame, self-blame, to name a few. As a form of abuse, it is highly damaging to a child's psyche and most often results in prolonged post-traumatic stress disorder.
It took us nearly a year to finally find a spot to speak with you on incest. So what is incest? We define incest as usually socially prohibited. Samaj ijazat nahi deta, legally challengeable. Sexual relationships. Law bhi ijazat nahi deta. These include just close blood relationships. Now this is one clarification I want to share with you. This is immediate relationships, for example, me, my parents, my grandparents, my children, grandchildren, my brother or sister, my siblings, my half-brother or half-sister, if one of my parents has remarried, my uncle and aunt, taya, chacha, mama, masi, immediate relationships. The kind of activities include, but are not limited to, fleshing, dikha ke bhag jana, petting, bina ijazat haath lagana, touching, pata hai, phir bhi haath lagana, caressing, sehlana, kissing, molesting, and intercourse. Please be very clear that just because it is not rape, it is not intercourse, it is not incest, no. Someone touches you within your close relationships, makes you uncomfortable, that's not done. It is all about, then generally the next question I have been asked is, hota kaise hai? So it is all about someone availing the opportunity to sexually exploit using his or her relationship in the family, using the power and position in the family, to exploit the innocence and ignorance of the young and the dependence of the others. Mauka parasti, chota sa lafz hai. ये बहुत ज़्यादा पाया जाता है. It does have some biological evidence also, but majorly it is an opportunity. ये कभी नहीं सोचना कि ये सिर्फ एक रिलीजन में होता है या ये सिर्फ उनके पास होता है. अखबारों में जनरली जो न्यूज़ आपको मिलती है, that is from lower socio-economic backgrounds, only because they are the ones which are reported. Just because it is not reported does not mean it doesn't happen elsewhere. Research says that the most vulnerable age for us to become a victim is 7 to 18 years. All victims are not females. We have females who are victimizing their own family members. 40% of the respondents have said that they are a witness. मेरे साथ नहीं हुआ पर मुझे पता है किसी के साथ हुआ. 40%. 18% said मेरे खुद के साथ हुआ. So if there is a victim in every other household, we are also looking at an abuser. They are all around us. They look very normal. They don't have horns, they don't have a tail, they don't have a dagger in their hand. They come very affectionately, very loving most of the times. 92% have said that they were never able to share their trauma with anyone because we feel that nobody will believe us. We can't do anything about the generation that has gone by. Can we become the generation that is open to everyone around us? I hope so.
I'm sure many of you would already know some of the signs and symptoms of incest, just like other problems or that happen in life. Incest or child abuse does not always lead to problems when you grow up, but it depends on whether the abuse has been going on continuously for a long period of time, depends on the age of the person, depends on the degree of abuse. And you know, it's interesting, but it's even been seen that it depends on your genetics. So there's certain people are more predisposed to develop signs and symptoms, or maybe anxiety or depression or PTSD, and certain people are maybe not. Psychological and behavioral signs can be many, and so some of them are like depression can happen, and in young people when depression happens, it may not be that typical. So it may be a lot of parents and family members or teachers also may not pick it up because it may not be the typical signs and symptoms of depression. Often young people or children become oppositional and they start becoming aggressive, or they have anger outbursts, or sometimes there may be social withdrawal, they may have a fall in grades, they may have conduct problems, and there may be irritability. They may express it through eating disorders, anorexia or binge eating may be there. There may be a lot of attention seeking, cutting, self-harm behaviors may be there, mood swings, bedwetting also if it starts later on when a child has already first attained toilet training and is no longer bedwetting, but if after a number of years bedwetting starts, that also may be a sign. Then the signs and symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, nightmares, flashbacks, and anxiety, palpitations. So all those signs and symptoms can happen. Along with this, dissociation is a common disorder. And it can also have cognitive symptoms like poor concentration and poor memory, and it can have physical symptoms like anxiety, palpitations, headache, abdominal problems, chest pain, or just general fatigue, aches and pains. So all these kind of problems can also happen in children who undergo incest abuse. How to speak to a victim is very important. It's important to tell them, I believe you. It took a lot of courage to say this. It's not your fault. You didn't do anything to deserve this. You're not alone. I care about you and I'm here to listen or help in any way. I'm sorry this happened. You're not responsible for what happened to you. Is there any way I can help you? Avoid reacting with disbelief. Avoid saying that, why didn't you tell me earlier? Avoid saying that, you could have avoided it. You should have known better. So don't trivialize it.
Who is a child as per law? A person who is below the age of 18 is a juvenile. आप juvenile को छोड़ दो, अपनी भाषा में उसको कहोगे तो उसको हम बच्चा कहेंगे. तो जब हम बच्चा वर्ड यूज करते हैं, that has nothing to do with your gender, nothing to do with your sex. It is applicable for both girls and boys. ऐसा क्या जरूरत पड़ गई कि बच्चे हैं तो बच्चों को भी कानून की मदद चाहिए जी? मम्मी पापा हैं ना बैठे हुए बच्चों की रक्षा के लिए, भाई बहन बैठे हैं, चाचा ताया बैठे हैं, उनको क्या जरूरत है कानून में जाने की, पुलिस में जाने की? क्योंकि ये जो बात मैडम कर रहे हैं इंसेस्ट की, ये जो सेक्सुअल अब्यूज की बात कर रहे हैं, वो बच्चे के साथ सेक्सुअल अब्यूज कोई बाहर का नहीं कर रहा, अपने घर का कर रहा है, जिसको वो अपना घर समझ रहा है कि जहां पे वो मैं सबसे ज्यादा सेफ और सुरक्षित हूं. तो एक बच्चा जो 18 साल से कम उम्र का है, उसको ये बातें अभी समझ नहीं होती हैं कि कौन मेरी बॉडी के साथ किस तरह से बिहेव कर रहा है, मगर किन कारणों से वो कर रहा है और किन कारणों से वो उसको रेजिस्ट नहीं कर रहा है, ये भी मैडम ने बताया आपको कुछ बातें. तो एक कानून स्पेशल बनाया, पॉस्को एक्ट. पॉस्को एक्ट का मतलब क्या है? प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ चिल्ड्रन अगेंस्ट सेक्सुअल ऑफेंसेस. एक बड़ा सिंपल सा लॉ है, nobody can touch your body without your permission, without your consent. एक डॉक्टर भी आपको टीका नहीं लगा सकता अगर आप खुद डॉक्टर को नहीं कहते हैं तो. Nobody. This is such a sacrosanct right given to us. So we are not to allow anybody to touch our body. वो जो pink, no means no, जो मैडम बात कर रहे हैं, जो कि वो incest नहीं है. तो इंसेस्ट वाले स्टेज में जब बच्चे हैं उनको नो मीन्स नो कहना नहीं आता. इस सारी स्टोरी में दो लोग हैं, एक जो गलत काम करने वाला और दूसरा कौन है, विक्टिम. और दोनों को डील करने के लिए एक्ट बन गया. बच्चों के लिए एक एक्ट बन गया, बड़ों के लिए एक अलग एक्ट है, वो ऑलरेडी एग्जिस्टेंस है, जिसको हम कहते हैं इंडियन पीनल कोड. इंडियन कोई भी क्रिमिनल एक्ट करेगा तो उसके अनुसार उसको सजा मिलेगी. फर्स्ट सपोर्ट सिस्टम हैज कम फ्रॉम द पुलिस व्हेन somebody dials 100 number to the police. तो ऐसी स्थिति में अगर कभी भी आपको बाहर की सपोर्ट की जरूरत है, चाहे आप छोटे बच्चे हैं चाहे बड़े हैं, तो सबसे पहले आपने और कुछ नहीं करना है, 100 नंबर पे टेलीफोन करना है. तो मैडम ने अगला क्वेश्चन ये किया कि पुलिस नूं भी सेंसिटिव होने की लोड़ है. पुलिस वाले तो गल ही नहीं सुनते. आई एम सॉरी, 100 number is most effective number in Chandigarh. So I will ask you to kindly put 100 number as number 1 on your mobiles. 0172 100 should be the number 1 on your mobile in case of any emergency, including this kind of situation. Please give call to 100 number. That is the first interaction with the law. जितनी जल्दी आप ये चीज को रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे कि हमारे शरीर के साथ ये गलत हो रहा है एंड मेरे घर का बंदा ये गलत कर रहा है, उतनी जल्दी आप इसमें फैसला ले सकेंगे. अगर आप उसको ढकते जाएंगे, लेयर्स के ऊपर लेयर्स बनती जाएंगी, ना तो स्टेट आपकी कोई मदद करेगी, ना जज मदद करेगा, ना पुलिस मदद करेगी. तो कभी भी गलत नू सहन ना करो. समझ लो कि गलत की चीज़ है, ਉਹਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਵੇਅਰਨੈਸ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਹੋਣੀ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ what is right and what is wrong. One, and what are the consequences of filing a complaint and consequences of not filing a complaint. If you decide to file a complaint, then you have to travel a very long road seeking all the support from government institutions against your own very dear near ones who have done something wrong to you. And see the day when they are at the right place, not in the safe environments of your home, which they have polluted by their wrong acts. Thank you so much.